All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today, our topic is very important. And actually, everyday topic is important for the sake of education. In the same time, I believe what we do here is very important to, let us say, do brain training. You know, some people don't want, or let us say, they are not usually to use their brain. For me, I believe using the brain is a kind of a joy. It's one of my best reasons to live. God gave me a gift and I like to use it. Uh, Satan. Satan, he is, as a person, he is an evil one, supposedly. And he is, exist, even in Islam. And we notice that Islam copy the word for Satan as Iblis. And you can check the roots of this Iblis, where it's coming from, and you will be surprised. Iblis. But Iblis in Islam is not the same as Satan in Christianity. So today we will see that not only the God of Islam is not the same as the God of Christianity, as we showed you yesterday. As you remember, the God of Islam is not a spirit, he is a physical being. The God of Christianity, he is a spirit, whatever the word spirit mean. So by nature, the God of Islam is not the same as the God of Christianity. The heaven of Islam is not the same as the heaven of Christianity. Everything in Islam had nothing to do with the Christianity. Yes, Muhammad, he copied some names just to fabricate himself and make himself look better. And that goes even for Satan. Satan in Islam is better than Allah. And today we are going to prove that. And I challenge any Muslim to say to me, you are lying. I will show you with the proofs that Satan in Islam is a good person. The bad one is Allah. You know, the one who fabricate the cult of Islam, he is not really so much like he don't have a good intelligence. How and who is this shaitan? How he became a shaitan in Islam? The first thing you need to take a note about, he is not an angel as Christians believe. He is not a fallen angel. The problem with the Christians, who they are not educated, most of them, they think that when the Muslim they use the same words, that means they believe in the same thing. Like when Muslim he says Jesus, that means he believe in Jesus. No, he don't believe in. He don't even have the word Jesus in his Quran. They have a guy, his name is Isa. His mother, her name is Mary, actually Maryam, and she is the sister of a guy, his name is Aaron. So we don't have such a person in the whole Bible. Who is Maryam? She is the daughter of a guy, his name is Umran. And she have a brother, his name is Moses, and her brother, his name is Aaron. That's not exist. When a Muslim he speak about adultery, many Christians, because they are naive, they think Islam forbid adultery. The fact Islam promote adultery. Adultery in the Bible is just looking and wishing to have a woman she is not yours. Adultery in Islam, if you don't have intercourse with the women, that is not adultery. Secondly, if two men, if two person, male and female, they agree to have sexual intercourse for a payment, that is not adultery. They call it muta. And the same goes for everything. Like Muslim, they say to you, Islam is against theft, to the point if you steal, we cut your hand. But they will not tell you that all of Islam is based on theft. I'm not going to start with the theft of stories Muhammad he took from people before him, including the story of Alexander the Great, a fiction story of the seven sleepers, the flying carpet of Suleiman, which is taken from the legend of the Jews. This is not what I'm talking about. Islam allow you to steal money from non-Muslims, for they are kuffar. Islam forbid killing an innocent person. But what the Muslim will not tell you, that innocent people in Islam only Muslims. If you are not Muslim, you are guilty. So, generally speaking, Christians, because they don't know much about Islam, they assume that when Muslims use some certain words, those words is the same or have the same definition we have in Christianity. And that is a big, huge mistake. The same as we see some naive Christians, they say that the Muslims are the children of Ishmael, or even the Arab, which is very funny and very false. There's nowhere in the Bible it says such a thing. Even Muslims, they say that Ishmael, he learned Arabic at the age of 11. So today we are going to do some correction for some beliefs and some misunderstanding. And I hope the Muslims will be listening carefully. And let us introduce to you Mr. Satan. Why Satan he became an enemy to Allah? The story in the Quran. Let us go to the Quran and we find how the story and how and what happened. What happened exactly? One of the proof that Islam is false is this story which we will see in front of us in a second. The story starts from here. Chapter 2, verse number 30. For sure you can read verses before, but that, you know, as usual, Quran is not really connected with each other, which means the verse here have nothing to do with the verse before it or the verse after. There's nothing, there's no connection. Suddenly he's talking about creating Adam. So here it says, Allah said to the angels, Allah, he said to the angels, I am about to create a caliphate in the earth, somebody to inherit the earth. They said, will you create therein somebody will do bloodshed? Allah, he did not agree with them. He said to them, I know what you know not, which means you do not know what are you talking about. This is not a true. So the angel accused Adam that he will do mischievement if he created him, if Allah created him. Allah did not agree, and he says, surely I know that which you know not. Surely what? He is in this agreement about them, saying that this man, he would do bloodshed. My Skype is not open, so don't waste your time for calling now. Later, if I open it, I will let you know. We don't want anyone to disturb us until we finish. Here you notice very silly story. It's not even fit for kids. You see, if angels are just servant of Allah, why even Allah is telling the angels about what he will do? Are you asking them for advice? It looked like it. If you're asking them for advice and they give you the advice, so why you are asking somebody who know not what you know? Do you know what I mean? It's like you are my friend and I say to you, I need your advice. What do you think I should do? And then you tell me what you think about what I should do. And then after you say to me what I should do, I say to you, you are stupid, you do not know what are you talking about. Are we getting the point? So why Allah is saying to the angels, I'm going to do this? You are God, that's it, do what you want to do. What this conversation is about? Allah is a God of democracy suddenly? Then the story get more exciting and more silly. In the Bible it says that God, he taught Adam all the names, but there it's about giving him knowledge, not about this. So look what Muhammad he made out of that verse. Allah now, because they said to him that Adam will do bloodshed, Allah decide to prove them wrong. How Allah, the Muslim Allah, the genius Allah, he wanna do that? Look at this plan. Plan is genius plan. So he taught Adam all the names. Then he showed them to the angels. He showed them what? The names of the things, or the things, sorry. Here the translation is not really too much, accurate. So Allah taught Adam names, like this is a phone, this is a microwave, this is zucchini, this is a cucumber. Okay. Now Allah, he placed all those items in the front of the angels. And now Allah want to examine their knowledge. So he said to them, all right, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. I mean, how silly is that? I mean, come on. What do you mean if you are truthful? So Allah accusing the angels to be a bunch of liars. You see, if I say to you, if you are truthful, what does that mean? It's mean you are not a truthful. Correct? As simple as that. And what does that mean? It's mean you are a liar.